Hello, Pisces, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of July 6th through the 12th. And during that time, we'll have a waxing gibbous moon. And that's a really good time to make adjustments and to be flexible. Kind of look around you, see what's working, both in your inner, outer world. See what's working and get rid of those things that aren't working and just make those adjustments as you move closer towards your goals and aspirations. We then have the full moon that comes in later in the afternoon on the 10th, so it'll kind of move us into the 11th also. But of course, the full moon is a time of heightened emotions. You can be, feel a little overwhelmed or anxious. You might have sleep issues. I know I do. I can't sleep during a full moon. You might be snappy and irritable. That's not something I do. I'm very positive during a full moon. Excuse me, let me grab a sip here. I'm very positive during a full moon. I just have so much energy and I just can't even sleep. But anyway, depending on where you go there, it's a time for us all to practice patience and calm. So just remember that during the full moon, that's kind of the gift every month, is for us to just practice that patience and being very, very calm, no matter what your energetic level is during the full moon. All right. This will be an intuitive general reading, Pisces. So some of these energies you may encounter, some you may not. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. And your overall message card, and two of them are wanting to come out, so we will take both of them. It's time to take action and bring love into the situation. All right, Pisces, let's see what you guys have going on. See if both of those cards want to stay there for me. Okay. And as I'm shuffling, Pisces, first, I'm getting a little frog in my throat. I'm going to grab another drink here. But I'm going to say that even whenever that happens during a reading, I feel like there's already something that you need to speak up about. We'll see what your cards say when they come out here. But anyway, since my readings are free to you, all I ask in return is that you hit that subscribe button and that I learn how to shuffle cards. But the subscribe button right there, it really helps my channel. It's super, super easy for you to do. So, oh, these cards are just really being difficult right now. Come on, deck. Let's be nice. Anyway, thank you so much for doing that for me. And if you've been a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and helping me build a community here. I see you and I do appreciate you. So thank you so much. And my weekly reminder this week, Pisces, is that you notice the world around you this week when it comes to synchronicities. So this could be, different signs that you see, animals that maybe you don't see all the time that get in front of you. This could be conversations that you overhear. There's just so many ways, numbers, repeating numbers, number patterns. So just pay attention to those synchronicities. That's the universe's way of offering you clues and breadcrumbs on your unique path. So without further ado, let's see what's going on here. Pisces, July 6th through 12th. It's time to take action and bring love into the situation. Your overall present energy is Queen of Pentacles. So you're sitting in a place of, just really understanding the material world, what's going on around you, just being very aware of the material world. Like, what's in your bank account, what's going on in your home life, you know what's in the fridge, what you need to do. But it's having that understanding not only for yourself, but also for, the people around you. So that's a good energy to be into. Your current situation is the High Priestess, which is, maybe something coming to you. This is a card of mystery, but it's a card of truth. And this truth can come to you by way of dreams or by way of intuition or synchronicities, like I was just talking about. So just pay attention to those signs and the things around you, because it seems like if there's something going on here, it's something that's coming into you intuitively. Like you can't really quite put your finger on why you know a thing, but you know a thing. At the root of this situation is the Knight of Wands. So at the root of your situation is some action in the passion realm. So something that you really enjoy doing. There's been some sort of action there, but you're feeling that there's, some sort of intuition coming in about something. Not very clear yet. We'll see what these cards say as they come out. In your recent past is you have come to some sort of new perspective, some new understanding. some new way of looking at things. So, that's not unusual as we all grow and learn daily, weekly. You come to learn things, and maybe you're trusting your intuition a little bit more because of it. Maybe you're more aware of your material world because of this new perspective, or taking some action on some passion things, something that you really really love that drives you. What is on your mind this week is partnership here with the Two of Cups. So bring love into the situation. It's time to take action. So this could mean you maybe solidifying some partnership, maybe a relationship thing. It could be you rejuvenating some, a relationship that you're already in, or kind of taking things to the next level for some of you. But you're intuitively feeling like it's time, right? It's time to do that. That's really nice energy. I really like that. It could be that it's on your mind to do something nice for a friend. Maybe you've got a friend that's going through some sort of trouble, and it's time for you to just to take some sort of action, um, that is it's unasked for from your friend, right? You're going to bring love into the situation, help them in some situation or some way. What is just ahead of you this week is the Eight of Cups. So, ahead of you after you go through maybe this situation, or it's time to maybe explore what's out there. Um, you could be being driven by your intuition to do that, and helping this friend, these different things that are going on, but it's kind of causing you to take that new perspective and go with it, and maybe say, okay, I've learned a thing, and now it's time to kind of explore, and how do I want to expand myself, either my inner or outer world. In your advice position here is the Ace of Cups. So let your heart overflow. We've got a lot of cups showing up here. We've got, the two, the eight, and now the ace comes in with just something that you're overflowing with love with. Now, is this a person? Maybe. It can be a person, it can be a passion, it can be a thing. I've seen the Ace of Cups show up, when it's just some new material thing in your life. So there's something around you that's just causing you to go, I just really love this thing. It could be a book that you're reading. I love this book. This book is teaching me so much. I love this tarot reading. I hope you love this tarot reading. It could be your friend. I love my friend so much. I want to help them. So that is your advice, is to go ahead and let your heart be open and let your heart flow this week with that kind of love. What is beyond your control this week is the Ace of Pentacles. Well, look at this. I mean, it's just the whole world's coming at your, just bringing you new things. We've got, new, something new that you're going to love, but also something new in the way of the material world. This could be a bonus that's coming in from work. It could be, just extra money somewhere, or something, just something in your material world again. And it could be that this thing does come in and you do love it. Like I said, it could be a book that comes to you that just gets in front of you. So very interesting there. That's beyond your control, that something new in the material realm will come to you as well. What is your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid, is the Page of Swords. So pages are about our new paths. And because it's sword, this is air energy. So this is either something like a new way of thinking in your mind, or a new way of communicating, probably brought on again by a new perspective here. This could just be a new app on your phone as a way of communication. It could be that you are trying to communicate and be more positive. Maybe you are taking some sort of negative self-talk out of your own mind and trying to replace it with something positive, or words that you say. Maybe you're trying to cut down on using profanities, that sort of thing. And so you've started a cuss jar, or it's just some change in the way, and some new way of communicating. Lots of examples there, but you are either trying to avoid that, or it is your secret desire. So that'll be kind of your big question of the week, is, are you trying to do something in a new way to communicate, or thinking in a new way, or are you trying to avoid doing that? In your outcome position is the Queen of Cups. So we started off here with the Queen of Pentacles. Very interesting that we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is about understanding the material world. And then here comes the Ace beside it. Now we have the Queen of Cups, and we've also had the Ace of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, much like the Queen of Pentacles, is about understanding the thing, which is in this case emotions, and understanding that not only for yourself, but for the people around you. So you're really looking around you this week. And again, it could be about your partner, it could be about a friend, but it's some coming together and just really looking around you about the other people, and coming to some sort of understanding. And it could be prompted by this new perspective, or even, again, your intuition. You're feeling that your friend needs some sort of help and you're going to go to them with that kind of help. But again, it's time to take action and bring love to the situation. That's never a bad thing. What is hidden from you this week is financial stability or material stability. So while you have new things coming in, maybe, and that's probably a good thing, especially if you are in this area where things aren't quite as stable as they could be. You've got a good understanding, but maybe you're working towards that stability this week too, since that's hidden from you. All right, let's get a final word here from the Soul Oracle deck. Final word for Pisces, July 6th through the 12th. Retreat. I've seen that card. It cracks me up when cards come up more than once in any week. So many cards for them to be coming up more than once. But retreat, maybe go back, step back, pay attention to your intuition, but step back and kind of observe these situations from afar a little bit and see what you're gaining. Again, it might be time to take action or bring love into the situation, but you're going to retreat just a little bit just to kind of get a grasp on what you feel. Again, you're going to be trusting your intuition this week. All right, these are the self-care wisdom cards, and we're going to pull one of these. What should Pisces do in the way of self-care, July 6th through the 12th? And the card that comes up here is feelings. Healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. Okay, so your outcome card here was the Queen of Cups, and that does deal with emotions, with things that you're feeling. So be gentle with yourself, and again, with maybe the person, this friend, or this could be someone in a relationship with you. If you're having certain feelings or whatever, just talk about them. Bring love into the situation. It's time to take action, but you may just want to just discuss things, how you're feeling, open up and let them know how you're feeling. So Pisces, I really appreciate your time here with me today. I do hope there was something in this reading that you can take away and use for your week. If you're comfortable sharing, drop me a comment down below and let me know, what new things came to you, what new things had to open your heart this week, or what new material things came your way this week. I'd be very curious to know that. Also, I do post weekly readings, so come back next week. We'll see if this situation continues and flows on, or if there's some new, completely, totally new energy here for you next week. So also, if you like my reading style, of course, please hit that subscribe button and maybe even the like button. It just really helps my channel out, but most importantly, it'll help you find me next week. So thanks so much, Pisces, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.